Hello, everybody. Amanda here from The Authentic Heart. Today's general reading is focused on your path. Are you on the right path? And I'm going to be channeling intuitive guidance from your guardian angels and the archangels to help answer the questions that you may be having about your current path. Whatever that may be, it could be your life path, your purpose, your career, money, hobbies, relationships, whatever your path is, these messages are for you. So, with that being said, let's get right into it. We will start with seeing what the guardian angels have to share. And then we will clarify and get any extra advice. So these are general readings. These messages will resonate if they are meant to, if they are for you, they will resonate. And if not, this may not be the reading for you, and that is perfectly fine. All right, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Let's see what the angels have to share. Ooh, that's too many. Let's see. Let's see. Are you on the right path? The angel of wisdom with the number 36 or the number 9. Angel of challenges with the number 4. Angel of new beginnings, number 22. Love that. And the angel of imagination. Okay. All right, so right away, I get the message that you are very wise and you already know, deep down you know that this is the path for you. So there's our answer for are you on the right path? Yes, you are. And you know that you are, but you've been experiencing some challenges that have been making you probably question everything, especially your intuition, and wondering if you can trust yourself because things have not been going the way that you feel they are supposed to. You aren't getting the results you're looking for. You haven't been moving forward as quickly as you've wanted to, whatever it is. Things are not going your way right now, and that is very discouraging. And, this is probably something that you've been working on for quite some time, putting a lot of energy and effort into. So whatever this path is very special to you. It's very important. And the setbacks have really, at times, squashed your optimism. But I think way deep down, at your core that this is what you're supposed to be doing, what you're supposed to be pursuing. This is where you are supposed to be. And there's a bit of a breakthrough here. So I kind of want to pull this card on the top to see what the overall energy is. The most prominent energy here. Wow. Okay. The overall energy is the angel of success, the number 31 or the number 4. So that's 3 4s. 4, 4, 4. 3 plus 1 is 4, and then we have the 4, and 2 plus 2 is 4. So that could be a number confirmation for you. 444 is a direct message from the angels. It is the number of the angels. it is you being supported and guided by the angels. And I'm seeing, like, with this 444 being in a triangle here, like, that is a solid foundation. There is going to be, I see a lot of success in finances, success in a project, work, achieving goals. This is very goal-oriented energy. So whatever it is that you're putting a lot of planning into, so this feels like long-term goals. This is the kind of thing where you kind of start from the absolute bottom and you have to slowly work your way up. So this is long-term goals and long-term success. This is something that is very stable and reliable because it has been built over such a long period of time. And there's been so much attention to detail going into this thing, and it's all paying off. It's you're going to be reaping those rewards. So yes, you've had some setbacks and some challenges, but everything is going in your favor. And it's all, it's not all for nothing. Every ounce of effort that you have put into this is paying off, and it's like, I want to say a brick in the wall, but it's almost like a grain of sand on the beach. It's been a lot of very small decisions and actions and movements and accomplishments that are all just adding up to this big, beautiful thing that you have created. Okay, so let's get some clarifiers here while we look into what else you need to know, just going a little bit deeper. Okay, so the Angel of New Beginnings, Angel of Imagination, it feels like dream come true. And, you maybe through this entire process have been able to adopt the belief of everything works out for me. I can make my dreams come true. I do create the life that I live. So a heightened sense of empowerment and trust and belief in the unknown. And knowing that just because you can't predict the outcome, you can imagine it. You can almost dream it into being. And there's definitely an energy of realizing how powerful of a manifester you can be, and how incredibly powerful it is when you believe in yourself. And when you take inspired action and you trust that you can accomplish the things that you set out to. Okay. Oh, very nice. Oh, 2 cards coming out here. 2 chakras in a row. Okay. That one's a little off camera, so I will put it. Okay. That works for me. All right, so get organized here. Write it out. Let your thoughts flow. I love that, there's the writing message coming out with the image, with the book. I see this as you were once taking in a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom. You were absorbing, doing all the research. I'm here like getting certificates, so this is probably for the job-oriented things. Putting yourself out there to learn, to absorb information, and take in as much as you can and experience as much as you can so that you could learn. And that time of learning has come not to a stop, but it's time for you to use everything that you have accumulated. It's time for you to use all of that knowledge and all of that wisdom and put it towards the thing that you've been desiring and the reason that you were learning so much and taking in all the lessons and the experiences. It's time for you to go do the thing now. It's time for you to accomplish what you had set out to. You are no longer in the research phase. You don't need any more information at this time. It's time for you to go do something with it. So it's taking everything that you read and putting it into your own words. Let your thoughts flow. This is, for some of you, writing might be beneficial, like journaling or free writing, creative writing, putting your thoughts onto paper, even if it is list making, setting goals. It's time for you to put things into action. This is a time to do. And with the Angel of Challenges here, we have that clear cognizance. Tap into your intuition. So like I was saying at the beginning, you know what's right. You know you're on the right path. You know what's next. You know what you need to do, what the next step is. You just got to do it. Just do it. And I feel like your angels are guiding you towards the next steps a little by little, like in this image here. This angel is guiding her up the steps, even though he's just a couple steps ahead and she can clearly see the steps in front of her. He is still saying, yes, that's right, keep going. Next one, next one. So the angels are encouraging you and supporting you and cheering you on and guiding you. And clear cognizance is that clear knowing. You just know. But you still feel like you need some of that extra support and divine guidance and the signs and the synchronicities, and you still want to be shown the way to some degree or just validated and to have your angels confirm, like, yes, this is where you're supposed to be. Keep going. So receiving that guidance and that validation and that encouragement is very easily done by tapping into your intuition, trusting yourself, trusting that the signs and the synchronicities and the things that you feel and sense are divine guidance from your angels, and that it's the support you've been asking for. So trust that when you ask for help, it is being given. Okay, so the Angel of New Beginnings in the crown chakra, receive inspiration. Clear cognizance and the crown chakra are connected. The third eye is also, I believe, it's connected to all things intuition, right? So to me, those three things are very closely connected: the clear cognizance, the crown chakra, and the third eye chakra. So the new beginnings in the crown chakra, I believe, so this feeling is very strong of very soon the inspiration is going to be coming to you. It feels like it could be a big idea. It could be receiving confirmation from somebody else, and that's sparking this really big burst of inspiration to really catapult you forward on this path. and to give you the next big resource that you need. So there's something coming into your sphere, or someone who has what you've been looking for, has the resources that you needed. Someone, probably sent by the angels is what it feels like. The angels are sending someone to you who has exactly what you're looking for. And so it's like finding that missing puzzle piece. Right here, it looks like, again, the energy of being guided, right? So some of these images, the angels are kind of like, staring off in their own little world, or just kind of like hanging out. These two cards are like, this is direct encouragement, direct guidance. And in this image, this woman even looks like she's finding that inspiration. That's what it feels like, right? It feels like the light shining on you when you have that big spark, a great idea, an epiphany. It's like, the light bulb just turned on. It's bright. And, it's joyous. You feel like you can fly. You just figured it out. That's what she looks like she's experiencing there. And this angel is back here like, yes. And if you need to look back for reassurance, I will give it to you. But the angels have sent you this spark of inspiration, and it's going to move you forward. And so if you've been asking for help, it's absolutely coming in. If you've been asking for guidance, here it is. Here's the inspiration that you've been seeking, that missing piece, the last little bit that you needed to move yourself forward, complete the puzzle. And inspiration and imagination, very similar. They work together pretty well. So imagination and the third eye rules imagination. So this is more divine insight, and allow divine insight is the message on the third eye chakra card. So this is even more of that, and this also confirms the connection between your imagination, your dreams, your daydreams, your desires, and the divine energy. So it's even more manifesting the connection between those two and how powerful your desires are, especially over long periods of time. The things that you want are coming in for you. So there's some crown chakra awakening, third eye chakra awakening energy. So to set your boundaries here, allow yourself to say no. There are some boundaries within yourself that are going to be set. This new beginning it's a change in routine. It takes structure. It takes consistency. Believing in yourself, trusting yourself. So stopping those negative thought cycles that you have noticed that you have and that are programmed into your subconscious, noticing those when they come up and saying thank you, but no thank you. I don't need this program anymore. It's not serving me. So overcoming some fears and anxieties and worries and doubts, letting go of some of that, imposter syndrome, people pleasing, things like that. And there's also a message of not taking on too much at once, not getting too excited and getting ahead of yourself. But there's this message and image of like being within the boundaries of the angels. It's not like they have you under their wing and it's this really like tight grip on you. It's almost like they put up bumpers for you. Like at the bowling alley, they put up little divine angelic bumpers on around your path, to where it's like, even if you kind of started to stray, you would never leave your path. They've set boundaries for you so you can keep moving, and there's room for growth and mistakes in there. You run into the bumper, oop, that's not where I'm supposed to be, okay, let me get back to my center, and little things like that. But it's so divinely guided and protected by your angels that you don't have to worry about straying from your path. You are literally being guided exactly to where you need to be, and those boundaries are noticeable. So that kind of ties into a message of like, you know what's best for you, you know what's right for you, because when you find something that is not aligned with you, it's so obvious. You can feel it in your body, you can sense it. You know if something's not aligned, you know if something's off, and you're like, this isn't my path, this isn't where I'm supposed to be, let's deviate a little bit back to what's aligned. So there's nothing to worry about there. And your angels have set up such a good system for you, almost. It's like this, you are someone who is absolutely meant to be on this path. And just in general in life, you are always going to find where you're supposed to be. And sometimes you may not recognize that, or it looks like it's not where you're supposed to be because it feels a little bit uncomfortable, like life just thrusts you into this situation, and it's like jarring, it's different, it's new, it's something you've never experienced before, and so it's a little bit scary, but it's good, and it's where you're supposed to be, and it's healthy. So sometimes it's noting the difference between healthy scary and unhealthy scary, and oftentimes it's hard to tell the difference, but I think you're going to get to know that part of yourself that does know the difference. And so you can sense okay, I'm definitely here for a reason, and it's a little uncomfortable, a little scary, but it's good, and we're going to grow from this, and it feels meant to be still. It's just a divine detour. And that's kind of what running into that bumper feels like. Yeah. Is there still a part of you that knows it's a divine detour and everything's going to be okay? There's something for you to gain from this. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Not getting anything else on that message, so it's an interesting way to leave off that spread, though. But a very beautiful message of guidance from the angels. So let's get some advice from the angels now. Yeah. Okay. Oh, wow. 1331. We love that. Mirroring numbers. Okay. Okay, so solitude. Yeah, so advice from the angels right now is to spend a little bit more time with yourself, to have a little bit more solitude in your life. I think that's where, you're kind of in a catalyst point right now where you are growing and evolving, and things are changing. You are transforming rather drastically right now, becoming a very new, very different version of yourself for the betterment of your soul and your experience. So now is a really good time for you to have some more solitude, to spend some time writing, journaling, or I'm here like reading your own work. So if there's anything that you've done in the past that you can go back on, or reading old journals, or coming back to old ideas and just getting inspiration and finding yourself getting lost in the possibilities of what life could be, and daydreaming and imagining and creating a life for yourself. Really focused on being the best version that you could be of you at any given time, and focusing on creating the life that you are so, so proud of, and that you've been working towards this whole time. So this is more dreams coming true. Taking some time to be with yourself, to get to know you, because you are changing. You have changed a lot recently. And this dry desert coming out over the Angel of Challenges, and that's 2 more 4s here as well. So the number 4 could be significant for you. You might see the numbers 1331 or 3113, or any combination of 3s and 1s as confirmation from your angels. Yep, because we have 31 up here again too. So 4s, 3s, 1s. Yeah, and then 2 and 9 is 11, so that's more 1s. So those numbers could be significant for you as well. 1111, of course. So the dry desert. Wow. Okay. So hold on. Let me scoot up here a little bit. So we had the Angel of Challenges, and then we had the dry desert come over it. And then we have the Angel of New Beginnings, and we have coming to life over it. Okay. So this is a huge, drastic jump. And when I pulled these cards, I usually do 5, but I felt called to do 4. And there's it felt like such a gap, like something's missing between the challenges and the new beginnings, and the desert and the coming to life. But it really is like that hard stop of something coming to a conclusion, and then immediately something bigger and better comes into the picture and comes to life. So it's a very hard stop and then a hard start. So this could be a very, not impulsive, but instantaneous decision of, I'm not doing this anymore, I'm doing this. And stop and start. This could be, so I think of the walk through the desert as a very long one. It's the kind of walk that feels like there's no end in sight. And I love all the blue here. This gives water energy, or coming into the forest even, just coming into something more lush and full of life. It's like being surrounded by life. So it's like walking through the desert, there's no end in sight, and then suddenly you're in the forest. Or suddenly you found water. It's salvation. It's that feeling of like, I don't know if I can do this anymore. What's all this for? I'm feeling lost. And then boom, here's the thing you've been waiting for. Here's the thing that you've been working towards. Your goal is accomplished. Okay. I love that so much. We're going straight from challenges to new beginnings. It's not just the end of tough times, it's the end of a full-blown cycle. It's coming to a close and something fresh is taking its place. It is beyond time for a new start and for the birth of something fresh. There's water in these two cards in the Solitude and in the One Ring Circus as well. So there's lots of water energy. That's that rehydration, and water can bring you back to life, metaphorically speaking, energetically speaking, cleansing, refresh, renew, being born of the water. It's dragonfly energy, lotus energy. So coming to life. And then we have the One Ring Circus for the number 15 or the number 6. I'm hearing the words, it's time for you to go it alone. And in these images, it is just one person. But this person's not alone. They have their elephant. So, I just noticed the butterfly on the Coming to Life card as well. Transformation, absolutely. Confirmation of a transformation. But I like this image here of like where you're at right now is in the Solitude, and look at the moon phase here versus the moon phase here. Like, that's a whole cycle. So this is absolutely like, but like very soon, like this cycle is going to be over very soon. And it is just even more confirmation of the ending of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. And all the little steps that it takes to get you from point A to point B. But it's time to go it alone, as in it's time to see life for yourself and not just life in relation to others or in regard to other people's wishes, or feeling like purpose and value is placed outside of yourself in any capacity. This is choosing yourself time and time again. This is getting to know yourself, and it's a little bit isolating to get to know yourself in such a way. But you're coming out of that isolation and into the world feeling like a One Ring Circus, feeling like you have to balance and juggle all of this stuff yourself, feeling like every task is up to you. All of this is in your hands. Everything is your responsibility. Feeling like the spotlight is on you. All eyes are on you. And this is up to you. It's all about you. It's all about you, and it's something that you're not used to. But I feel like to some degree you've been excited to do it alone. You've been excited to have this journey with yourself. And some of you may be making the conscious choice to be the One Ring Circus, to do everything by yourself. And it's thrilling and exhilarating, but at first it's like, I don't know if I can keep my balance. This is scary. What if like it's one wrong move and boom, you're in the water? So it's intimidating, but it's empowering. It's a newfound independence. And you are absolutely capable of being the one-man show, doing it all yourself. And it doesn't have to be that way always and forever. You know, that's going to change. But at first, it feels really good for you to find that independence and to be the person that you rely on. You know, there's some people say, you know, it'll be easier if I just do it myself, or if you want it done right, you got to do it yourself, until they have to actually do all the things, and then they're like, wait a second. But I feel like for right now, it is what you're supposed to be doing, to have all those tasks be put on you, for it to be all of your responsibility. It feels good and it feels right for you. at this point in time. There will probably become a you will come to a point where you want help, or to delegate, but you're just not quite there yet. So it's all about you right now. Let me see. And I just keep glancing up at the Angel of Success, and I feel like it's, we had messages about it at the very beginning, but it's just kind of been hanging out, kind of up in the border there, kind of in the background, in the shadows, and even in the image, everything is silhouetted but the sky. There is an underlying and background energy of success. That is the foundation, is success. And it's kind of constantly going behind the scenes, and the underlying energy of everything here is success. So no matter what happens down here, all of this, there's some hard times, some struggles, some isolation, some finding your balance, getting your footing, and really making something for yourself. And all of that is being carried by success. And it doesn't matter what happens, because you are successful, and you're always going to be successful in this path. And it's just going to continue to be a series of achievements and things to be proud of, and things to be grateful for. Lots of success. And you are being supported and guided and loved by the angels and validated by the angels, your guardian angels, archangels. They are all here to support you. All right. So those are all the messages I have for you about if you are on the right path. The answer is yes. And all of the guidance and advice and support from your angels on this journey. So thank you so much for taking these messages and being here on this video. If you resonate with these messages and they're helpful for you, then I invite you to like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment to let me know how these energies are playing out for you. And thank you so much. I hope you have a great rest of your day or night, and I will see you in the next one.